Okay. Vlog is done. I'm getting out of here because there's a loose dog and I just don't want to get bit. It's because people don't fucking think and put the, you know, I almost lost my balance. It's because people don't think that if they don't let, you know, if they let their dogs out without a leash in a front yard, they're not going to take off, you know. I've only met 2 fucking dogs and both were owned by my family. Actually 3. No, 4. 4. That were owned by my family. No, actually, correction, 5. So there's 5. You know, so it's, I had one, you know, it was Charlie, my purebred black lab. He never left the front yard. Dusty, which is my grandma's golden retriever that she had, he never left the yard unless if he was on a leash, or, you know, you said, hey, let's go, you know, he'd come with you then. You know, and one thing that was cool about Dusty is if we were walking, you know, if we walked him with us, you know, like, so like, my grandma lives, you know, right by a dead end, so she would always bring me down there to ride, you know, because the traffic was way, you know, that I didn't have to really worry about traffic further than the ones that lived down there in that area, you know, the dead end. So she'd always bring me down there so I could just, you know, ride all over the place and still be in view. And there'd be times that she'd bring Dusty with, you know, and then he can be, you know, out and about too. You know, there'd be times that I'd be walking, you know, I'd walk with Grandma, you know, walk my bike with Grandma so that I didn't have to leave her alone. You know, and she'd be like, Cole, you want to see something? I was like, what is it? She'd be like, Dusty, you know, give Dusty the leash. And she'd be like, Dusty, home. And he just, you know, trot down the fucking road, and he knew where home was. You know, he knew where home was. So I'd be like, hey, Dusty, home. And he'd just trot down the road. And he'd get in the driveway, and he'd wait, he'd sit there. You know, he was a good fucking dog. Charlie was too once he got older. Oh, I wanted to jump down. Yeah, because these driveways are, they're all iced over because of the water. I could have rode it. Yeah, I wanted to jump down because they're working right here and I don't want to be in their way. You know, and then Nikki, she was my aunt and uncle's dog. She stayed in the yard because Mel and Jimmer, my aunt and uncle, have the invisible fence in their yard. You know, they got it cut through the front yard. Oh, I'll go look later. You know, and then they got it ran through the backyard, you know, a certain point. And you know, she got used to dealing with the invisible fence. So then every time that she'd be by grandma, she wouldn't leave the yard. And then Austin, which is on my Mel and Jimmer's other dog, you know, because they always had one dog. You know, Nikki passed, and then they went a little while without a dog, and then they got Austin. So I think he knows to stay in the yard, but I don't know for sure. You know, with the invisible fence, he's good, but and then Eli, my Nana and Papa's wiener dog. Stayed in the yard. I mean, I think they had a leash for him too for at night so he didn't wander. But he was normally pretty good about staying in the yard too. I mean, yeah, they watched him because he was small, but so I just don't, you know, that's why I kind of left Farland, Pickle Park right after I got done with the vlog, because I didn't want that dog to come over here and I get, you know, over by where I was and I get bit. So you know, there was a guy there with his kid. You know, I don't, you know, yeah, it doesn't sound mean, but I don't really give a shit because, you know, about them, because it's not going to be my problem when it happens. So, because I'm not there. So yeah, so it's only like 10:30 or something like that. So dog. Pretty soon mine's coming home in about a week or so, roughly. So I'm gonna go this way, then I'm gonna stop at the corner of Dan's and Farland, so I can check time. which I'm gonna still go up to Dollar Tree yet too. Because there's a couple of things I want to look for. You know, I want to look for like a brush that I can use to clean my wheels on my bike, because I'm getting real close to wanting to wash it, which I want to wash it right now anyway, but you know, it's kind of hard when it's cold. Okay. Sure known I was gonna sit, stupid.